suggested that we meet under a disused jetty by the river.
Disused Yeti?
Hi, welcome to Disused Yeti. I'm Risa Romano.
I'm Warren J. Cox.
My name's Ken.
And we're filming a Galaxy of Comics.
Right here.
And hey, look, we made it all the way through. Hooray.
And this is Scraps.
And
If you can see her.
This is our last episode. Surprise.
Boo.
Yeah, other life things keep getting in the way. Clearly, as it's been how many
It's a lot
months
busy.
since the last one?
It's probably been, 3 or 4 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Like a year later, we're gonna put up our last episode. Does anyone have anything to say about that first teaser that they put out, where it was just like the whooshy stuff and no one said anything that they put out during the?
Was that the one where it was just like you just saw the companions really quick in
Yeah.
like different places?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't even think I saw that.
yeah, it was. I kind of liked
40
it.
seconds. It wasn't actual footage from the show. From what I can
No,
tell,
it looked like just a teaser thing. Like, oh, look at these new people.
exactly.
People.
New people. Woohoo!
Everywhere.
How many new people are there?
3.
3
Wow.
companions
Well, 3
and
regular
then the
companions.
doctor.
Okay. And do we know anything about them yet?
No.
It's 2 guys and a lady
2 guys and a girl. Yeah.
Okay.
and a pizza place.
That actually might work. That might
based
actually
on that
work.
first trailer, there is pizza.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
pizza will play an important role in this upcoming season. I think that's okay.
who doesn't
I'm in.
like pizza.
I'm in.
Yeah, but there's not, I don't think, that much to say. We hadn't, I guess, seen them in action. We had seen, like, a still picture, I think, maybe, of them up till this point.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, here they are moving.
Now there's all this
They're real
running.
people.
Now they're all running.
Well, they weren't even running yet.
They were all
just
sitting and
I
then
thought I
looking at
saw
something.
running. I thought I saw running.
No, that was the
that's
other
the
one.
other one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There
The
were
one
2
I haven't
yeah.
seen. I gotcha.
There were
okay.
2 teasers. There was
Okay.
that one where
And people were mad.
Why were
were, like,
people
really
mad?
upset because it didn't show anything and they didn't realize that SDCC was the next week and that we were going to get
Yeah.
more.
Oh, so there was that teaser was the week before SDCC?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
because
It
wasn't it a teaser for the teaser kind of
yeah,
thing?
kind of. I think so. It was during the
Oh, that
the
silly
soccer-
crap that silly crap needs to stop. That silly crap needs to stop. Teasers for teasers. It's like, I'm sorry, what?
It wasn't even a
What?
trailer. It was
Yeah.
a teaser for a teaser.
Yeah. You know what I hate is like when you go to like YouTube or something to watch a trailer and it's like, here's this trailer for this other movie that you have to watch before this. Like, no!
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm watching a trailer. I'm
Yeah.
already watching what is essentially advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't make me watch an advertisement to watch an advertisement.
advertisement. Yeah.
Screw you guys.
Yeah.
Also, the teaser was, I think, like a second shorter than the teaser for the teaser, which is
That is strange.
some
Yeah.
terrible Inception thing happening there. Anyway, what about the actual teaser then?
It was fun.
A
It
lot
was
of people
shorter
running.
though, wasn't
It
it?
was
Yeah, that's what
very
she was-
short,
yeah, that's
yeah.
what she just said. Yeah.
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 It was like 40 seconds long.
Yeah. But I mean, it was cool. It was like, oh, you got to see some people in action. There's the doctor.
there was
Mhm.
running. That was
Yeah.
exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We saw the Sonic.
Yeah, the new Sonic's cool looking.
Yeah.
It's weird. It looks like it's melted or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it
Like I
looks
can't even
melted.
describe what you would say it is, but it's neat.
It's new and it's different, and I think
And
that was
it's
important.
this one's yellow or orange.
I think it's orange. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's hard to. It looks like it'll be exciting. I like the. It looks like it's going to be a really fun dynamic with that group of people.
I like that it's a group. We haven't
Yeah.
had a group.
Yeah,
it's
so
been a long
I'm
time.
excited for a group. I
Yeah.
think a group is a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we get any hint of any villains or anything?
Well, Chibnall has said that it's going to be completely new as far as villains and monsters go.
Really?
So
I mean,
I-
he'll do a Dalek or a
I feel like you
Cyberman, or-
have
yeah.
to. But I
Every
don't-
doctor has to meet the Cybermen or the Daleks at
I
some
feel like
point.
at least
some
one or
point.
the other.
Yeah.
It would feel kind of weird. I know that people complain. It's like, oh, it's too much, but it would be weird to go a full season without a Dalek.
Well, you can go a
Yeah.
season, but like a whole tenure,
Yeah.
that would be weird. Like to go 3 years and like, really? They never met a Dalek or
Well,
a
I don't know.
Cyberman?
He
You'd have
might
to.
bring in all previously established villains next season, but this season
Yeah.
he said that they're
Just
going to
nothing.
be
I'd be okay with that. Like, okay, all new villains for this first season. That's
I mean,
fine.
they have to start from somewhere. The Weeping Angels have become like a huge deal, and they
Yeah.
showed up. What year was that? Like third season of the new.
It was, yeah, it was when Martha.
Right? Yeah.
Martha was the companion. So yeah, that was the third season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because fourth was, what's her name?
Donna.
Donna.
Yeah.
I like Donna.
too. Very sad.
The only person that didn't like Donna. All right.
No, there's a lot of people that don't like Donna.
Scraps doesn't like Donna either.
No, don't
Scraps
put that on
doesn't-
her.
Scraps doesn't like Doctor Who. She told me.
Why would she?
Why
Why
is she
would
on
she
the
be on the podcast if she didn't like?
Because you're
Doctor
petting
Who?
her.
That's a good point.
I mean, she's being very polite about it. She hasn't said a word.
She's like, oh god, these fucking crazy people.
Yeah, she's like, God, these nerds talking about their space doctor.
You live in a comic book shop.
I know. She lives in a comic book shop. She's
Yeah.
like, no.
Okay, yeah. Well, anything else that stood out? There's something that looks like it's like 50s. I'm very excited to see what that is all about because we haven't done a
It'd be nice if the
historical.
companions didn't all come from the same time.
I
Like, that's
hope
always
so,
kind
but
of a thing that's, like, kind of
Yeah.
weirded me out a little bit. It's like, he goes all over time and space. Why are all of his companions, at least in the new
from the new
series,
series,
Yeah.
been, like, the present time?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, get someone from the future. Get someone from the past.
Yeah.
I'm worried because of the teaser for the teaser. They all seem to be in present day. They were all
Yeah.
watching the same. It was sort of a meta
Oh.
thing where they were watching the match while the match was airing,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because it was during
The soccer.
soccer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're really into sports here,
This is the one with the
Yeah.
ball, right? That
Yeah.
they kick around.
and
right?
it's like
The
black
circle
and white.
ball.
The circle ball.
Yeah.
Not the square one.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Well,
what would
no.
the ball with her be?
The football. The football's the pointing
Oh,
one.
okay. But see, this was football, but it was their version of
It's
football,
their
which
football.
they.
See, it is
call
very
football.
confusing. I agree with him. It's very confusing.
No, this is football. They should change that to soccer.
Yeah.
And it could
And
be
we'll call
called
soccer football.
And and our football could be called like handed football.
No, we call our football soccer, and we start calling soccer actually football,
Football.
like everybody else
Like
in the
everybody
world.
else.
I
That's a
wonder
good
if we
point.
have any soccer or football fans who are like screaming at
Probably. There's like one person who's like, "You morons!"
That friend of mine from England, she's so angry. She's so angry.
What is she angry about?
She's angry about the fact that there's a female doctor. She won't
Why?
watch it. She won't watch it. She won't watch it.
Why?
Because the doctor's not supposed to. Doctor's not
That
supposed to be
makes
a
no
female.
sense. This is
I-
the one. This is like the one thing where you can change the main character to anything, and there's no reason to be upset.
There's an interview of Patrick Troughton saying that back in the 60s.
That it should
Second
always be a
ever
man?
No, that you
Oh.
can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I've talked to her till I'm blue in the face. She just won't have it. She's not having it.
I mean, that's all I really had because it was so short.
It was
I mean,
pretty short.
when do I get to see the show?
October.
Oh, it's
But they still
so
won't release an actual date. Which is
So
really
far.
It's not that far anymore. It's basically August.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
But that's.
We're gonna start singing
war.
Christmas carols
Actually, it'll
soon.
be August by the time you
Christmas
actually get
This
this.
carols.
comes out, yeah.
I hate Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Me. The only good thing about Christmas is the Christmas Doctor Who special.
Well, there may or may not be one of those.
What?
Well, there was, I don't know.
They can't not have a.
Yeah, I
Doctor
was
Who
gonna say
Christmas
what
special.
are we?
Well, because they've changed everything. So they're, first of all, we're only getting 10 episodes. That's not counting Christmas.
Okay,
So
yeah.
if we do get a Christmas episode, there
That'll
will be 11.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Also, the episodes are a little longer too, right? Aren't they going to
Yeah,
be
they're
like?
going to be like, whereas the last season they were like, I want to say like maybe 44 minutes, like on average.
Yeah.
They're going to be like 50 minutes on average.
Okay.
They did say they're all going to be standalone. They're not going to, I guess, be
There's
any
no-
two-parters.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I don't know.
It'd be nice if they did something in each episode that like led to like maybe like the last episode or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like one thing that like sort of, ooh, what's going on? And now I don't, you know what I mean? And then like at the end we get the last episode we get an answer to like what's going on in all those other episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like a 30-second thing.
You're saying that your friend in England will not watch it. How bad do you think this will hurt ratings? Or do you think maybe the ratings will be good? Huh?
I think it's going to
You think it's going to
happen.
help them?
I've heard a lot of people who like, I've never seen Doctor Who before,
But I will now.
Like this, so-
Yeah.
Well, I
That's what I'm
wonder.
hoping for. Like, fine. You want to be angry and not watch it, go not watch it. and
Right.
We'll
And I
just
think
pick
a
up.
certain number of
right.
the people who say they aren't going to watch it will
We'll still
tune in,
watch
or
it.
at least
yeah.
hate watch it.
Also,
you know?
keep in mind that friend of
Hate
mine,
watch
that friend of mine also had not watched any of 12. Yeah.
His last season was great.
I love.
So he was 8.
I
His
love
seasons
him.
were 8, 9, and 10, right? And she's going
Yeah.
into 11.
I
Yeah.
loved him in general.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, he is.
I really wish I'd.
He's definitely one of my top dogs.
I really wish we would have seen another one.
Yeah,
Another. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like he's one I would have been fine with him doing that role for years and years. I was hoping he would have been like a Tom Baker.
Like a Tom Baker, exactly.
Well, Tom Baker was the only one who did it that long.
Yeah. Well, 3 did it for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like-
everyone else has done it for 3 or shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of lame.
Mm.
Like I know that's a big part of the show, but it's like I feel like 3 years isn't quite enough. I think like 4 or 5 would be really good.
For him, I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
part of
Matt
it-
Smith,
For,
like
for Easter Island phase, I would have
Yeah.
definitely disagreed.
yeah,
I think that it took. I don't think it was necessarily Capaldi, but I think it was sort of everyone a little bit longer to figure out what to do with him.
To do with him.
So I
Mhm.
think that he maybe like another season would have been nice just to like he's figured it out. They've
yeah.
figured it out.
Like it really felt like he figured out, or
Yeah.
like everybody figured out that last season
because of how different he is in season 8 from season
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think season 10 he's more like in season 9, but like a little bit more because he was with a not previously established companion. It
Yeah.
changed him again.
Yeah.
So
And she was great.
She was.
She was such a
I
great
did like her.
companion.
Yeah, I did like her.
I wish we had her for a little longer.
Yeah, I do kind of wish she had stuck around for the new Doctor.
It would have been interesting to have that crossover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I also understand that they want to start completely fresh. This
Mhm.
is going to be very new, all new people, people
Yeah.
behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and
And I think was it you who said? I think you might be, or no, you said it. I think you might be right. I think because it's so radically different, and there probably is a whole generation of people who haven't watched. I think it will bring in a lot of new people.
Eccleston was like, "What the?" Everyone was like, "Doctor Who? What?"
Yeah.
And like, I think when David Tennant came in, that's when people were like, "Oh!" And that's like when it started coming over to America, really.
right.
Yeah, that's a
And
good point,
then,
too.
And I
Yeah.
think
Like
that-
Matt Smith really solidified it.
Yeah, I think that really helped the
Yeah.
American fan base.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All of my friends who I introduced to it, I as a David Tennant fan get really annoyed because all of the friends that I've introduced to it, like Matt Smith.
Well, I was gonna say I was not a fan. I mean, I didn't I knew nothing of Doctor Who until Tennant, and I started hearing things about the Tennant thing.
Yeah.
And that's when I started picking up, was right at Tennant. And I got on right as Tennant was getting off and Smith was coming on.
I got
So-
on early Smith.
Yeah.
He was already the Doctor at that point.
Yeah.
No, I think you started watching when Smith was already solidified.
Really?
Yeah, because
Was it?
I think you and I started watching it around
Around
the same time. And that's
Okay.
what, like, Smith was
Huh.
brand new when I started watching.
There's an alternate universe somewhere
Uh-huh.
where we never did this podcast because I never started watching because I was one of those people that I was convinced I should be watching from the beginning and not
And
Yeah.
Eccleston. Yeah. Yeah, and I know because I watched all of the stuff up to what's current at the time. And then went back and watched the old series, and I know
think that's a
damn
good way
well,
to do it.
yeah, and I know
Yeah.
damn well if I had watched, if I had watched from the
You
beginning,
wouldn't have made it.
there's no way I would have made
No.
it, and I would have said that's a failed property. I'm not going to watch that. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
I
There's
had
no
to
way
jump,
I'm watching.
I had to jump around. I've seen them all now, but I had to jump around. I couldn't do it.
I did it back to back. I mean, I'm one of those completionists, but I just know I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't realized how good it got.
I watched about half of Hartnell, and then I was like, I'm coming back, but I need to move on. And then I watched the entirety of Troughton because I enjoyed it so much. I was
Yeah.
like, oh yes, all of
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Even the missing episodes.
yeah. You're a stronger woman than I am.
I will say, I think that she feels, from the little 40 seconds that we saw of that, very doctory.
Oh yeah, she definitely does.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think she's going to be a great doctor.
Yeah, she's got great expressions.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
She gets this look on her face, like her eyes are so bright, and she gets
Yeah.
this great grin on her
Yeah.
I think
face.
this
Yeah.
is very important. The doctor has to be very
Yeah.
expression-y.
expressionful.
Yeah.
Expression-y. Yeah.
Like, it looks like she's going to be a very epiphany doctor. Like, every time she has,
Yeah.
like, this great idea, she's like, "Wah!"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
And they're doing the thing, which I think this is a smart thing, where I think she's gonna be very different than the previous Doctor.
Yeah. See, that was my problem with
Always
Smith. He
helps.
was too close to Tennant.
It's a little too Tennant-y, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, he was doing his own thing, and, like, I don't hate Matt Smith by any means. I like Matt Smith, but I think I would have liked Matt Smith if he had come later.
Like, the difference between David Tennant and Peter Capaldi is a much bigger difference than between David Tennant and Matt Smith. And
Yeah.
because that they were, like, one right after the other.
Yeah.
It was a little...
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Smith was doing Patrick Troughton,
hmm
basically.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because it was...
He was,
Right on the heels
so
of-
much of the same age almost,
Yeah.
and, like, he was very much bubbly like Tennant was.
Mhm.
Like, it seems like he took Tennant and made him Troughton almost.
Yeah. That was...
If that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, to someone like him who hadn't watched the show, because he's a little bit older than I am, but, like, we're basically about the same age, and so he was like me, it wasn't on. So he probably, most of what he had seen was David Tennant, and then I know that David Tennant gave him Tomb of the Cybermen to watch, like, as a gift.
Yeah.
And then, so his exposure to Doctor Who was David Tennant and Patrick Troughton.
Yeah.
So I think he did a sort of, like, weird, like, mind meld thing
Yeah.
between the two. Because we know so little, what do you have any, like, guesses as to what we're going to get, or what you hope it's going to be?
Sounds like it's going to be like a Monster of the Week kind of thing.
I think so.
And that has me really
fun.
excited.
Yeah.
Because, like, because, like, all the shows are the same now, where it's, like, every season is one long movie.
Yeah.
I think especially
And
with
it's
shows,
starting
like,
to
when
just
you
get
binge watch
tiring,
things
yeah.
on Netflix, it feels a
Yeah,
lot like a really
that's true.
long...
Yeah.
Really long
It's
movie.
just, it's getting really tiring, and it's like, I want just a weekly show. I want to be able to, like,
Tune out.
not tune out, but, like, a couple years from now, be all like, I want to watch an episode.
Yeah.
You can do that with a lot of the older stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
you can. And it's like, and I think that's what Doctor Who has done well, is they've kind of spaced it out, where it's like, yeah, there are episodes that are just episodes,
Mhm.
and then there are, like, the arcing ones.
and well, yeah.
So that has me excited. That's what I'm looking forward to, is, like, here's an episode. Because, like, I can go back and watch that Robin Hood episode of Doctor Who
Yeah.
anytime, because it's a great one-off
Yeah.
episode. Here's
Yeah.
something I was thinking about the other day. Will the Doctor come to America?
Well, the Doctor has come to America.
But think about everything going on.
Oh, like now.
Yeah.
Like in real life?
Not in, well, that'd be nice.
That'd be great.
But,
I
like,
just keep thinking about
I'm
that.
wondering, are they going to do, like, a political thing? Because, like, Trump went to England a couple weeks ago, and he did not have a very friendly visit. I'm wondering, are they going to do an episode or two going? And I'm sure they won't have
right.
him be Donald Trump, but they'll have a very Trump-ish
Some sort of
United States president, and they're just going to, like...
some sort of way to like allude to how crazy everything
Yeah,
is.
because, I mean, they did a thing where, it was Matt Smith met Nixon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they'll do that with...
Well, I was gonna say, who was the? I always think of her as Sean's mom from Shaun of the Dead.
She
Oh,
was,
the Prime Minister.
yeah, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, and they had her,
The Master as Prime Minister, the Harold Saxon thing, I think was closer to Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah,
Thanks
it would
for-
be
thanks
great.
Thanks for bringing us down.
It wasn't meant to bring us down. Like, how cool would that be if the Doctor showed up at the Oval Office and went, hey,
You're an idiot, aren't you?
quit being a dumbass.
And it's a
Yeah.
woman Doctor, which makes it all...
Makes it all better. Yeah, you're right.
One other thing that's going to be interesting, because it does look like there's going to be a 50s episode, is we're going into the past, and the companions are not all white.
Also,
One of them
the
is-
Doctor's a woman. How's
And the
Right,
Doctor's a woman. So
right.
that's going to all of a sudden complicate some of those scenarios that in the past wouldn't have been as big a deal.
Yeah.
Like if it was Matt Smith and Amy Pond, they could kind of get away with more.
Yeah.
right.
This group might be able to.
Well, I mean, they did an episode with Bill, and, like, there was that whole thing with
Yeah.
Bill in that
It's
one
true,
Yeah,
episode.
you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're right.
So I imagine, it's not something you can ignore if
Yeah.
you're going into the past.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to see? I've
New
been
stuff.
talking a lot.
New stuff.
Yeah?
No, look. There have been so many Doctor Who personalities. I know nothing about her, but I would really like if she dug deep and really gave us something we haven't seen.
Yeah.
That would be really nice. I mean, again, after 50 some odd years and how many Doctors? It's like, oh my God, it
14?
would be really nice to like see something different, see something, dig deep and pull something out that that's never happened before. That would be really nice. I don't know anything about her because yes, she's on my radar because I know she's in a number of things.
But
I haven't really
Attack
watched
the
any of
Block,
those. What's that?
Attack the Block with John Boyega. I would
But-
suggest if you don't want to like sit down and watch like a whole series of a show,
Mhm.
watch Attack the Block because it's fun.
It's a really good movie.
It's just a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's got Nick Frost in it.
And
Oh,
Nick
okay.
Frost is in it. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
And John Boyega.
Okay.
it's fun. If anyone is looking for a movie to watch and they aren't familiar or they aren't familiar with Jodie Whittaker, go watch Attack the Block.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Um,
great, like, sci-fi kind of comedy. Okay, what do you
As-
want to see, Risa?
As far as
Yeah.
things that I want to see, since they are doing standalone episodes, I want a bunch of different stuff. I want some where they go back in time and the entire episode takes place back in time.
Mm.
I want some where they go into the future and some crazy science fiction-y thing, and that's the entire episode. I want like a lot of different stuff, and I want it to be very
Different
clear
genres.
cut.
They need
Yeah,
to go
different
off of
genres.
Earth.
Yes,
too.
yes.
They need to spend a lot
And I
of
think
time
that they
off of
will.
Earth.
I was a little concerned
Yeah.
because you'll notice. I don't know if you did notice. No TARDIS in the trailer.
Yeah, I did notice
Oh.
that.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
There's no TARDIS.
I did. I'm going to
Clearly
be
need to
angry if
watch
there's
it.
no TARDIS.
Maybe
Oh,
the
good
first
point.
episode is her without the TARDIS, and she's
Yeah.
meeting all these people, and she's trapped, and
Yeah.
then she finds it at the end or something.
Yeah.
She's got to call the TARDIS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that thing with the key that we all thought didn't connect to anything. Is like hints about that.
Oh, that's a good.
Think
That's
she'll be able to? You
interesting.
think she'll be able to snap her fingers?
Like
She'll squiggle her.
Thanos?
She'll squiggle her nose
Like
like
that.
Bewitched. And it'll
Oh, there you
pop
go.
out.
There you go. There you go. Like Thanos. I want Doctor Who to meet Thanos. All of a sudden,
That'd be interesting.
That'd be great.
Like, oh,
Thanos
Doctor
just
Who.
snaps his fingers, and Doctor just regenerates. Just keeps doing it. God damn it! Quit it!
Anyway, yeah. So I want like different genres, a bunch of like different little, very very mini movies, that all kind of stay in their lane. I think that would be interesting. I do want them to go off planet, and I think that they will because we saw some things that looked in the trailers like, well, that doesn't exactly look like Earth. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but it could be a different planet. And they definitely seem to be changing between different times. The companions all look modern, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, one of them could be because like the older guy could be from any time in the last 50 years because old people clothes don't change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he.
At some point, everyone will wear a sweater vest. I'm waiting for the day Ward picks up a sweater vest.
Wow.
One day I'll rock a sweater vest.
I think I actually wore a sweater vest in like high school because I was Mormon. It's not like it's like like it's
That's
a
the
necessary thing, but I'm just saying.
No, the uniform is like the
It's
white
uniform.
short sleeve button up shirt and a black
Oh my
tie.
God.
Yeah.
Did you wear that?
But
all?
you wear a sweater off with that.
Did you?
Nah.
Or just a sweater vest.
Sweater vest.
Sweater vest and nothing
That was how
else.
Warren rebelled. That's how Mormons rebel. They wear sweater vests. Like that's how you know. Oh, that's the cool Mormon that smokes in the bathroom.
Ooh.
I look forward to your letters.
Right.
Oh,
And I don't think that we're gonna get an arc, and maybe that's okay.
Not
I think
at
it's
all.
okay.
At all.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
which
that.
would be actually kind of weirdly radical in today's
Yeah.
television landscape.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Or
You
that
know what
might
weirds
be
me out is like all these TV shows have that like arc thing now.
Yeah.
But like if you look at the ratings, they still fluctuate so much. It's
Yeah.
like how
You're
do you do
missing
that? How do you like
Yeah.
miss an episode or two
Oh, I see what you're
and
saying.
then
I see
jump
how you're
in
saying.
and like, oh, this is whatever.
This is
Right,
fine. Yeah.
right,
Because some people don't care. I have that sort of like completionist thing
Oh, no,
that
she's-
Warren was talking about, where it's like, no, I need to see it all and I need to see it in order.
Yeah.
And apparently other people don't have that.
Don't.
Yeah.
Well, there still are a lot of people who just like, all right, click,
Yeah. It's like,
Click.
well, this is on.
click,
Yeah.
yeah, and then just, and it's like, oh, I haven't watched this in forever, and it's like, you haven't watched Lost in forever? Because how can you, there's
Yeah, like how do you jump into the season finale of something like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Exactly,
or...
exactly, yeah,
Well, the
exactly.
thing is, people will tune in for like premieres and finales.
Yeah.
So it's like, how are you watching a finale if all
Yeah.
you've seen is the premiere all season?
Yeah.
You're just so confused. Like, I will watch a whole season and I'll get to that finale and be like, wait, I don't even remember half this shit. When did this happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this might be a weird case where you could watch the finale of the upcoming season of Doctor Who and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be bizarre almost at this point,
Yeah.
because there's always something crazy happening in a finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since this is the last episode, are there any last episode thoughts that people are having?
Like, what do you mean?
Whatever.
I'm gonna miss doing this.
I'm gonna miss doing this too.
Like,
yeah.
this was a fun thing to do once in
If
a
this
while
was
on a
all
Sunday
it
morning.
was, this would be okay. The problem is
Yeah,
that then I have to take it home and edit it and do all
yeah.
the uploading and
Screw around
stuff.
with
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I totally understand. And, life happens and, we all get busy
Yeah.
and, it's understandable. But I'm sad to see this go. I consider you both friends, so hopefully, I'll see you every week, but I don't see you very often.
Yeah,
so.
I don't come back very often.
You should spend every week. I can't.
I mean, to be fair,
I'm
I live
employed.
down-
Well, you need to employ someone. Contact
You
me.
can come in. You don't have to spend money.
I feel bad though.
Also, to be fair, I live down the street. She lives in Burbank.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh, do you guys not know the story of how the podcast came to be?
I
You
don't.
probably don't. Yeah.
No,
Do
I
you?
mean, I
I'm
assume.
not sure I do.
Because this was never intended to be the lineup or the location or any of that stuff, and
Uh-huh.
it all weirdly ended up this way. Now it was supposed to be me and Liam and Richie.
Uh huh.
You and-
Liam's like,
Oh,
I think he's
Yeah.
technically still in the States,
He's-
but like up north somewhere.
Well, and I was going to say, technically, he's still on the
I see
thread
him on the
that we're-
message thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he's still on that,
Um,
and he's been like once or twice.
He did the
he
first,
did the first
two.
few, yeah.
Okay, okay.
And then he kept saying he was going to come back, and then he just kept not showing up. And my thing was, I wasn't gonna like if it was
Sure.
this was supposed to be low key, and
Right.
I wasn't gonna like argue with anyone over
Right,
it.
right. If you can't show up, you
Richie.
can't show up. Yeah, Richie. Jesus.
Kept saying he was going to show up and then wouldn't be there, and then eventually just like kind of stopped coming. That was supposed to be the original lineup, and because things kept happening the way things were happening,
Yeah.
well, it was Richie's idea to film here
Yeah,
because
because
it was originally just going to be audio, but then Quint, who you're also talking to,
Right. Yeah.
God,
yeah,
Warren.
Maybe it's you.
It is me.
But then because they were filming here every Sunday anyway, the idea was, oh, we'll just come and do it either before or after, which is how we
Right,
did
which
it
is
for a
what we
while.
were doing it for the
Yeah.
longest time, yeah.
I like that I don't have to come in at 8. This
Yeah.
is- this is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
And we kind of just sort of started doing this, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Oh, we were doing it in the back room
Yeah.
for a little while.
And
And we had
liked
Bandini a
I've
couple
liked this
times.
so much more than the old one because this
Yeah.
was just so
Well,
easy. Like
simple.
we're just sitting
Yeah.
and talking, and we're
Yep.
just kind of hanging out, and that's
Yep.
what I
Zero
really like.
setup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so it's a totally. Originally, it was just going to be a podcast. It then became a podcast. Originally, we didn't like have like a place to record, and now we're filming here. And
Yep.
originally, it was different people.
Yeah. I just kind of sat down.
Well,
no
that
one
was
told
the
me
thing
to
was
leave.
you were always there, so
Yeah,
you always
when
had
you-
someone
again,
to sit
you
in.
live
See,
close.
that's what I'm
I
good
live
at.
Because
close.
you're
I'm-
either going to lose
Yeah.
Liam or Richie. One of the
Yeah.
two weren't going to show up, so you were
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah. Like I'm not particularly good or intelligent, but the one thing I can do is show up. That's my that's my
half
strong
the battle
point.
right there. You
Oh.
can just watch them all. If you're, I'm
Yes.
going to leave everything that's on YouTube up
Oh.
on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll leave as much as is the current stack on Podomatic and iTunes as is there, because I can't leave them all up because otherwise they're going to start charging me money. But I'll leave the last block up.
Just like
I say we should not close the door entirely. Maybe 6 months, a year.
yeah,
we
maybe
got
we're doing
time.
like
Every
as
once
a
in a
yearly
while,
thing,
it's a
or
holiday
every
special.
other, yeah. Maybe we make it a quarterly. I don't know.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to.
Well, I won't definitely say no.
Yeah.
Never.
How long does it take you to edit?
Enough that it's frustrating.
Maybe. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
Leave comments. Tell us if you want us to continue.
All three of you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. We already said 4. There's 4 of them.
Well,
Someone
they're
already
probably
stopped
the Mormon
listening.
person who have pissed off. By the way, I am sorry.
Well, I was going to
Very
say, the Mormons are no longer watching.
Football fans are no
football-
longer. Oh,
Ooh.
God, this is all me.
And the right
I'm
wing. The
awful.
right wing is
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
Right
not
wing
watching
stopped
now.
listening to us a long
That's
time
probably
ago.
true.
I feel like something every episode, something.
And dog lovers and cat haters have probably stopped watching us too.
Yeah.
What did we say to the dog lovers?
I don't know.
We just never talk about
We never
dogs.
talk about dogs. We always
Dogs
talk about the
are fine.
cats.
I like dogs.
I like dogs. I like dogs a lot. I just can't have them. I mean,
I'm pretty sure the bass player from Black Sabbath started his own cat rescue.
really?
By the way, he is a
That's cool.
huge Doctor Who
That's
fan.
Really? And
I've
that's
seen
not-
his posts on social media, like before going on, to like lift up his pant leg and be like, "Wear my Dalek socks before the show tonight."
Oh my god.
and that's how we ended the last episode. We tied it all into Doctor Who
Yeah.
with kittens and Black Sabbath, and that's how we tied it all in.
You're welcome.
Here we go. This is gonna be so weird to edit. I don't even know how.
Did we say goodbye?
No.
Are we going to say goodbye?
Shouldn't we? It's the
We
last
should.
one. Bye, everyone.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Why are you gasping like it's the last?
I don't know.
Disused Yeti?